Scientific evidence shows that the interaction between people and pets is extremely therapeutic, physically, emotionally and psychologically. Up next, we join the Pets' Therapy organization that arranges for pet owners to take their dogs to visit people in need.
Pets' Therapy is an organization which was started in the United Kingdom in 1994, and a branch was opened here in 2002. And it's an organization where volunteers take their own individual pets to various institutions where they share the joy that their pets give them with other people. We visit all sorts of different kinds of institutions, children's institutions such as Dominican School of the Deaf, various hospitals such as Red Cross Hospital, and we go through the range to old age homes and frail care institutions.
We don't claim to be therapists in ourselves. We see our dogs as being the therapists, and we understand that stroking and petting an animal is beneficial to the people being visited. The Dominican School for the Deaf, there are a lot of kids. They have about 120 children. There we normally try and do a little show for them, a jumping show, a little bit of agility, and the kids seem to thoroughly enjoy it. There we are. All our members are volunteers who love their animals and are prepared to share their animals with others. But really speaking, I think one must be prepared to give of one's time. I personally find it very satisfying.
The human-animal interaction is very therapeutic. We find that children that have been in homes where there are pets cope much better with stress and strain than families without pets. In terms of health, people who've had heart attacks tend to survive and do better if they've got pets at home. The other way that pets can be quite therapeutic is their non-judgmentalness. And often we find by stroking of the dog, people soften up and they drop their barriers. And as a result, they can start actually coming out of their shells and will start talking. Their shyness reduces and they can start interacting with other people in society.
Watch out, Max.
We've got about 25 institutions on our list. Included is a halfway home for mentally and physically challenged adults. They live in homes with semi-independent living, and a lot of them feel quite isolated from the rest of society. A lot of their families have abandoned them, and it's great for people to come with their pets to actually visit them on a regular basis. We develop wonderful relationships, ourselves with the people, and the pets with the people develop these wonderful relationships. People walk the dogs, they like to feed the dogs, and in fact we've encouraged some of the residents to actually even have their own dogs and take on pet ownership. So it's been wonderful to see the growth of these people in terms of their independence.
Alle brænde over bare for året. Også på bare kalaka. Også gik bare under andre. Alles også babies. En die mensen at ik komen også voor kalaka.
We've had people that included who have been absolutely terrified of pets when we have arrived. And through a slow process of transformation, they become quite confident with the animals and soon really enjoy playing with the animals. We need to ensure that the dogs are fit for the job that they're going to do, and also that they're no danger to anybody who they're going to meet with. So we first of all start off with temperament testing, which we look at basic obedience, and we also assess the animals as far as their health is concerned. Naturally, we wouldn't want to start a flea epidemic in any institution. Furthermore, we don't want to transmit any worms or any other problems to the residents of the institutions as well. We only use dogs because that's who our volunteers have actually provided with us. Overseas, people bring their cats. In some cases, they even bring mice and squirrels and all sorts of other kinds of animals who are tame and are temperament tested and would actually cope well with meeting with strangers. Okay, what do you want to do? Sit. You wait. I think Sophie actually brought me to Pets' Therapy. She really is a dog with true soul. And I felt that I needed to share her benefits that she was providing me with other people. And I saw a note up on a notice board at my vet And I decided I should really take it forward and volunteer. And it truly has been wonderful for me. I think it's really helped me in terms of giving of myself to members of the community. Sophie's made a whole lot of new friends in going to these institutions. In fact, when she goes to Highlands House, one of the sisters often gives her bones or ostrich meat, and she really truly enjoys those rewards. How's it? Highlands House is an old age institution, and Sophie and I have been visiting there for the last 3 years, and we have a great time there where we've developed wonderful relationships with some of the people that are in the institution. In particular, there's some people that have been really demented that wouldn't communicate, and with Sophie coming around week by week, they actually start now reaching out to her and working quite nicely with her. I think the relationship that pets develop with people is quite transformational. Because of that non-judgmentalness and that unconditional love, people can actually give of themselves in a much more positive way than they might normally otherwise do. I think it's transformational on us volunteers and actually seeing the kind of impact that sharing our pets with others has had. And I think that's what keeps the volunteers coming back week after week, in the impact that our pets are actually having on others. It's wonderful to see.